It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Primetime.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Room to run at the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 23 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Let's go. Hey, Mosey.
Howard. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air?
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Steelers. His 12th touchdown of the year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers 7, Lions nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Eagles, 60, trap 60, Dragon 60! Ready?
Quick lead to Laporta on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
On the double. Here we go. 70, Timberwolves. Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Harrison Butler now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7.
Harrison Butler set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
To throw it on first down is Howard. That's caught. Is the tight end, Brock Bowers. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
And the Steelers
Throwing on first and 10, it's Howard. He'll air it out down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up second and 3.
Viking 18. 68. No check. Panther.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
Lions first down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
35-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 22 yards there. First down, Detroit.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And the strength on display, leveling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
19, Warriors, 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
That's taken in, and he's in. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions. The extra point by Butker is good, and the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to go play action with Howard. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Johnson is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Back. Viking 18. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go. Panthers 60, 70 range. 19, 60 Maverick, 6, go.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Gibbs with a first down and more. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Butker's extra point is good, and the Lions will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Austin now to return this. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Steelers.
From the gun, it's Howard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On second down, it's Howard. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On third down, here's Johnson. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. That's feet. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and Now they're heading back to the sideline, knowing they just...
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Steelers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point from Carty is good, and the Steelers go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11. And quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, there's usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Come on, 19, Tiger, 19, Mustang 19. Panther 60,
Here's Gibbs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
44-yard line.
Howard to throw here on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Taking off, what a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2 brings
3rd down and 9. Another run here with Johnson. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down straight ahead.
a loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
On the ready.
That's good. Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's the Lions punt team now. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. He's going to take this from his own 2. And some nifty running on the return. He got some good yardage before he was taken down.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A pass taken in by Johnson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
And a Steeler first down.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down. To the air. Howard. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Aiden Hutchinson in for the sack. And that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Howard. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
Here's Howard. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Tiger, 19. Let's go now. Cowboy, 69, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Drop 6, 70, 19, Warriors 70.
He'll drop to throw. That one intercepted. Bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way. Eventually, they're going to make you pay.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. He'll swing that out wide, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Watch him right here.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Room to run at the 40. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Now, Howard. That's over the middle and intercepted. And And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
48-yard line.
Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
44-yard line. It's a gain
From the
of
44 now,
Brings up
here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 68. Check. Hey. Check that. Chop alert. Ready.
Now Gibbs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Roll. Go.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
60, Bronco 80.
Tighten up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. Whoa. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
No, not Cougar Night.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Gibbs. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Howard. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's taken away the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. To throw is Howard. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Lions all their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the toss, they'll run. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Look wide, get this one complete. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
For the field goal. A 22-yard
And
attempt.
this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
This is 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 70 Lions.
A run with Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here comes 2nd down.
70, 18, 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come on.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Okay, ready? Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the
It's a
ground.
gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Panther 11. Check up.
Back to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
On the coverage.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to be close to that 1st down. It looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Hurry, hurry.
Here is 1st and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. They've got it done on the very last play. And now a 2-point conversion to send this to overtime.
Well, that's only step 1, Mike. You can't exhale just yet. And as you say, a critical play coming up. Do we keep playing, or can this defense get a stop and come away here with a big win?
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here?
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. They get the 2 points they need. How about that comeback? No time left. We are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Howard. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Throwing on third down is Howard. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the jump. Watch that in. Watch the geese. Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
$60 Bison. 18 Cardinal.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cavity Lions. Ready.
Our run here with Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
46-yard line. A gain of 6 brings up second and
from the 46. Here's second down and 9.
19 Lions. Cavity Lions. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
9 yards to go.
60 Eagles. Here we go. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
On the play.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking third and long. That's a passing down, and we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
7 Pirates. Warriors. 18. Here we go. Set.
the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
70 Lions. Under 19, touch.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
That's out quickly and complete, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So it's a win here for the Lions. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters,